Hello, Aaron Kubitz, personal trainer at Functional Aesthetics EC. We're helping average guys perform better in their lives inside and outside the gym. So I'm out here walking on kind of rainy Saturday morning here. Rain slowed down a little bit, so just taking advantage of getting out here, getting some fresh air. And that very thing made me think about how much time we actually waste in a day. A lot of times people say, I don't have time for, working out. I don't have time to go and, work on that side business or, do some, take some classes at the college or something like that, right? But they'll spend, an hour or so watching Netflix. They'll spend time scrolling through social media. I think, if you're anything like me, it actually comes down to more of a thing of that you're kind of feeling stagnant or stale, and maybe from sitting too much, and you lose your motivation to go and study it. And I think when I go out there and just walk, so if I'm ever feeling like unmotivated or like I don't want to do what I know I should be doing, I analyze my physical state and be like, okay, am I actually really that tired? And in that case, maybe it's time to go take a nap. If the nap doesn't work, then maybe I am just, burnt out on that particular project. Go try working on a different project. If that doesn't work, then maybe it actually is time to go sit down, scroll through social media, turn on the Netflix, go on Instagram or something. Do something to kind of break yourself out of that rut. In other instances though, if many times it's because you've been sitting too long and you need to go get some physical activity in, get some fresh air, and take a break from looking at screens, looking at books, being indoors. And a lot of times the funny thing is, you don't feel antsy, you don't feel that ADHD feeling like, oh, I gotta go out and move or something. Oftentimes it's the last thing you want to do, but you feel like you're not being productive, you're not sleepy tired, the nap isn't helping, but you just lack focus and nothing seems to help. Sometimes the best thing you could do, just go out there and walk. Oftentimes you'd be 20 minutes into that walk and then it turns into a run. Same thing, maybe do a couple push-ups or something. Next thing you know, you're lifting the weights, getting in a full workout. Other thing that can be also helpful as well is to shock your nervous system. Do like an ice plunge, take a cold shower. In the wintertime, I like to go outside, wash my face with snow, or go out there in my swim trunks and just sit in a snowbank. And oftentimes that will get you out of a slump too and get you energized to do the things you need to do. Too much comfort actually leads to lethargy, to lack of motivation. I made another video in the past talking about how discipline precedes motivation. It's actually scientific fact. So when you go and do something that you don't want to do, but you do it anyway, and then you start seeing results from that, you get motivated to go and then do more of that. But you can't wait for the motivation to come, because when you don't feel like doing it, obviously you're not going to have the motivation. How do you get that feeling to feel like doing it, or i.e. the motivation to do it? You get it from that surge of dopamine that you got from doing it in the past. So go make yourself uncomfortable sometimes. Put yourself in uncomfortable situations, uncomfortable environments. Go out and move. Find some way to make it happen, and don't worry about if it feels good in the moment, if it feels comfortable. In fact, chase that discomfort, because that's what oftentimes gives you that drive and that hunger to go and push and achieve what you need to do, because you are uncomfortable. When you're comfortable, there's no reason to push, no reason to run. You're just going to stay there, but then you get more and more miserable because you know that this is not ultimately where you want to be, and you're comfortable, but you're not satisfied. So that's just what I want to say today. Hopefully that helps you guys out. If you like the video, make sure you hit that like button. We'll see you all next time.